My wife said we should focus on our careers independently without burdening each other, but she wasn't laughing when I got promoted while she got fired again. Amy had been in therapy for work stress for months. One night she came home with this determined look on her face that made me nervous. My therapist says I lean on you too much for work stuff. We should handle our careers more independently. Less venting about work stress every single night. Less relying on each other for every career decision. We'd been married 6 years. I made $72K in marketing. She made $75K in PR. We'd always helped each other with work stuff. The request seemed reasonable enough. Sure, we can dial it back, I said. No, I mean really independent. No work talk at all. I need to prove I can handle my career myself. I should have pushed back, but she seemed so determined to prove something to herself that I agreed. What I didn't realize was how much she'd always depended on my help for the actual job searching process. The first week, she came home slamming doors. I could tell work was rough. She started to vent, then stopped herself. Sorry, I'm handling it myself. She went to bed frustrated. After 3 weeks, she was scrolling job sites during dinner. I wanted to ask why, but kept quiet. Week 6, she quit her job. It was toxic, she said. Nothing more. I just nodded even though I had questions. Without her venting for 2 hours every night, I had more energy. I started performing better at work. I was finishing projects faster, and my boss noticed. He mentioned I seemed more focused lately. Meanwhile, Amy wasn't getting interviews. Her friend Rachel worked at a recruiting firm and kept sending her openings. Amy would apply, but never heard back. I watched her use the same generic cover letter for everything. No customization, no follow-ups. It hurt not being able to help. Month 3, Rachel actually got Amy an interview at her company. Friend referral. Amy got the job without much effort. PR specialist role. She lasted 6 weeks before quitting. The commute was too long, she said. Month 5, another friend referral. This time from her college roommate. 3 weeks before she quit. The team was unprofessional, apparently. Month 7, her former coworker brought her into a startup. She didn't even last 2 weeks. Said the expectations were unrealistic. Each time it was something different. Never her fault. I started feeling less sympathetic. I'd been tracking everything in my phone. 3 jobs in 8 months. All from personal connections. Not a single one from her actual applications. Month 8, my boss called me in. They'd been monitoring my performance all year. Team lead position at $85,000. It was a solid promotion after 8 months of consistent work. I came home with champagne. Amy was on the couch in pajamas at 3 p.m. Laptop closed. I told her about the promotion. Her face went cold. How long have you been working toward this? Most of the year. But we don't discuss work, remember? The tears came fast. Then anger. She said it wasn't fair that I was succeeding while she kept failing. I pulled out my phone and showed her my notes. 3 jobs, 8 months, 11 weeks total employment out of 32 weeks. Then I showed her my bank app. I'd saved $1,200 just from not going out when she was between jobs. That hit her hard. She grabbed her laptop and showed me her email. Dozens of rejections from actual applications. But her sent folder told the real story. Generic cover letters. Some still had the wrong company name. No follow-ups, no tailoring. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, she said quietly. I can't even get interviews unless friends help me. And even then, I can't seem to stick anywhere. That's when I finally said it. You get jobs through connections, but you've never learned how to actually search for jobs. Or how to evaluate if a job is right for you before taking it. She stared at me. You used to help me with all that stuff. Research companies, prep for interviews, write cover letters. I never had to learn. The truth was out. 6 years of marriage and she'd never successfully applied for a job on her own. I need help. I don't know how to do this alone. The independence thing only works if you have the skills to be independent. She asked if I'd help her learn. Not do it for her, but actually teach her. I thought about it for a long moment. No, you wanted independence. You should stick with it.